everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Esli from Inky and the Brain, and this week we're going to start planning out the week of July 10th through the 16th. I do have this super adorable kit, and I'm not 100% sure where it's from because it's labeled two different shops, and I don't know if like maybe when I bought it it was some kind of collab that they were doing, but it's Little Dog Paper Co. and Planet. I'm pretty sure I purchased it from Little Dog Paper Co. though, so I don't know, like I said, I'm not sure why they're both listed on there. But this is this kit that we're going to be using this week, and it's kind of like a travel theme kit. We're not going on any kind of trip, unfortunately, but I'll explain in a minute why I wanted to use this. But let me go through the kit first. So you have your date covers, date numbers, some flags, this super cute weekend banner with the little like airplanes and such, some bill dues. And this is a really big kit. I think this is 7 pages, so it's pretty huge. You have some half boxes, you have some habit trackers, quarter boxes, some like appointment labels. We have our little things. Why do I always have everything like upside down? Some little things, headers, and then some like, I don't know if these are meant to be little things or just like little strips of washi, or maybe just blank date covers. We do have sidebar weekly trackers. I don't know the official name of these. We do have one missing here because I borrowed one for another spread that I was doing just a couple of weeks ago. Actually, not in this planner, but in my like health tracker planner. We have some big flags, a bunch of icons, another 2 full boxes, which these are adorable. This says I haven't been everywhere, but it's on the list, and I think I'm actually gonna save these 2 to use. It is 2 boxes, so I know it looks like one big kind of thing, but it is 2 separate boxes. But I think might save this to use like in my bullet journal, like in my, I'm trying to make a list of like all the places we'd like to travel and such, so I might save those for that. We have the bottom washi, which is super adorable. You see all the little suitcases and like the little globes and the tickets and things, just super cute. This is some more washi, and I love how these washis are like the little suitcases, just super cute. And some deco, and then we have your checklist boxes, which these are not hearts, they're like this weird squiggly line, so that's a little strange to me, but it'll work. And we're gonna go ahead and get started now. The reason that I'm using this kit, even though we're not going on any kind of vacation or anything this week, is because I think I've mentioned before that I wanted to kind of dedicate the week in my planner to like a family member's birthday, like my immediate family at least, and it is my dad's birthday on this day, and I think this just kind of reminded me of him. It's really kind of masculine looking with the colors, and then also I feel like my travel bug is all because of him. He loves to travel, and we were fortunate enough that he took us traveling a lot when we were younger, and honestly not even when we were much younger, because just like last year I went to Japan with my family, and my dad was the one that kind of set all that up together, and you know, a couple years ago we went like through Europe and things. So this whole like it just makes me think of him, makes me think of all of the adventures that I've been able to go on because of him, because he always invites me to tag along, and I'm like, yes, of course I want to go. So I wanted to go ahead and use this kind of in honor of him. And I am also planning on doing a little bit more of a chit-chatty video this time around, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started while we talk. And I did try to do this when was it, like, well, for me it was last week, but for y'all it would have been, by the time you see this, it's gonna be like 2 weeks ago. My plan with me, where I used a Clever Gal crafts kit. I did start off by kind of chit-chatting with you guys, and I was really enjoying it. The only thing was that if you watch that video, I started kind of feeling a little bit not well, so I decided to just speed up the rest of it, and I did the rest as a voiceover. And if you watch my normal plan with me, oh, that ripped a little bit. Let me try on this side. Be a little more gentle. Oh, it's a little stuck in this corner. There we go. So if you do watch like my normal plan with me, then you'll know that typically I just kind of do an introduction and then move straight over into a voiceover, which is nice because the videos are quite a bit shorter. I'm sure that this is going to be longer since I'm kind of talking through it, but I do know that it's also fun to just chit chat and, you know, kind of hang out with you guys for a little bit. So that's fun. It's fun for me, and I hope it's, you know, fun for someone out there. So I did decide I'm going to do my checklist at the bottom. I believe that's what I decided. Yeah. And I like how these are all like completely different colors. It's really unique. So I'm just gonna start going down the row here, and I'm putting these at the bottom, and then I'm gonna leave kind of the top and the middle spaces. Oh, this one's cut kind of funky too. It could just be because I've had it sitting around for a while. I don't know if that affects the stickers, but I know that this kit is a bit older. I've had it for some time, and I was saving it for like a week that we went like on some kind of trip or something, but we don't really have any kind of big trips planned as of right now, at least. And like I said, it just made me think of my dad, and I just thought it was perfect and appropriate for his birthday. So what was I saying? Oh, my regular plan with me's, I just do like, you know, the sped up voiceover and such. But I do want to try to do like a little bit more of a chatty video with you guys. And then to me, like, one thing I really like about the plan as I go style is that I really like to see how someone's week actually turns out, like how it actually ends up. That's kind of the fun part for me. And so I'm still going to tack on at the end like the voiceover and, you know, kind of like the plan as I go aspect of it, because, you know, I can kind of fill this out and show y'all what it looks like, but at the end of the day, plans tend to change, and, you know, things get added, things like that. So for me, it's just more fun to be able to watch someone do like a full spread instead of just kind of the beginning of it. But I really enjoy both. I enjoy watching people's like talk through videos, and then I really enjoy like the voiceover videos. So kind of guess just depends what your preference is, but with this one you're gonna get a little bit of both, because this one's ripping too, because at least for now this is how it's gonna go. And I'm not gonna put a box on Saturday. If you've seen my other videos, you know I typically don't, because there's not really a point. I don't really do like keep any kind of to-do list for, here's this brown one. It's kind of interesting, more unique color. Don't use very many kits with this brown. But yeah, it is actually Sunday right now, and that's another reason that I can do something like this, because I'm just kind of hanging out here in the apartment. My boyfriend's actually in our bedroom hanging out. He just was super tired, and for the first time in a long time, he's like not playing on his plane. He's actually kind of tired and just wants to chill out, so I think he's watching some TV. I did forget to pick glitter headers, so we need to do that. Kind of like this brown right off the bat, just because like when am I gonna use brown? Maybe like in the fall, I don't know. Let me shuffle through these and pick some colors, and I'll be right back. Alright, so after going back and forth for quite some time, I decided on, I'm gonna use this blue. I like how this matches here. I'm gonna use this orange color, match with, you know, like this. Not exact, but I like it. And then I was kind of going back and forth between like the brown and this gray, and I actually still not 100% sure, but I do know that I'm just gonna start with the orange up at the top, and then I'll decide, because I like this color up against the date covers. So I'm gonna start with that at the top, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and speed y'all through this part, through the glitter headers and the date covers, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so the date covers and glitter headers are in. I decided to just go ahead and skip out on the brown altogether because this part of the week I use kind of more like white space, so I don't need to like put a specific cover right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start with the sidebar. And where did I leave the checklist? And I'm sure you saw I was having some issues cutting those, but they did end up coming up, so no more problems there. And I'm going to take this blue one and start at the bottom. And I actually, do I want to put anything? No, I'm just going to start. And we'll just put some washi up at the top if I end up needing it. Are y'all seeing? Okay. It's like, am I even in the frame? Because I tend to do that a lot. So before I decided to do those things, I think I was mentioning my boyfriend was like in the room resting. He did come out right now, and he is now working on his plane. He's not right here behind me like he usually is right at this moment. He is in back in the room right now, but he might be kind of going back and forth. So if you hear some noises and just things going on, then that's probably what it is. And let's go ahead and do one of these blank ones. So in my sidebar, what I've kind of been doing the last few weeks, and it's been working out pretty well, except last week I did like a don't forget section, but before that I've been doing kind of like a happy meal, and then dinners, and then some habit trackers up at the top. That's kind of what's been making me use, that's totally crooked, I don't want to peel it. That's totally what's been making me use my planner the most out of all the different things I've tracked in my sidebar throughout well, the years, I guess. It's been doing this for a while, but I think, I don't know why that sticker is like looks crooked. It's even here, do you see that? Like it's up against the sticker, but you can tell there's a line there. I don't know. Alright, and then we're gonna do, let's do one of these, no. Let's do an orange. Oh, that's what it is. It's like cut with the white part. Are all these like that? Yeah. That's interesting. I guess we're just gonna go with it. This one seems to, yeah, these are cut like a little bit off. I haven't used, pretty sure this is like the only kit I have from, like I said, I'm not even sure what shop it is just because of how it's marked. It's either Planet or Little Dog Paper Co. So I haven't used any other kits from them, so I really can't say like, oh, it's a fluke, or you know, this is just how it is. And this is also pretty old though, so I would hate to say or like assume that this is just kind of how things are with the shop now, because you know, most shops tend to take care of these issues pretty quickly. They're really awesome about it. So I'm just gonna actually lay the sticker right above that white space, that way you can't even tell. And then the cool part about this kit is she does include like a whole bunch of habit trackers, these little like flag ones. So I thought that was pretty nice to have, you know, all these options, and they're actually pretty large. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another, I'm going to use a red one. Okay, maybe I'm not going to use a red one. There we go. This one came up. Sorry about that. That was my phone again. I feel like my phone goes off in like every single video. And it's funny because I'm always like literally no one calls me or texts me. It's all my family. Right now, that was my little sister. Alright, and we're just going to layer this one on top of here. Just to have that color right there. And then I'm going to use another one. What color do I want? I think this one. And I'm just going to layer this one right on top of these two. These are like really big habit trackers, but I love how they have that little flag. And then let me put some deco up here since I'm already here. I do use my Thankful Thought as a Thankful Thought box. I use, you know, just at least mark one thing in my planner that I am grateful for. I figured, like, I told myself like a while back, like, you can do at least one thing, like, you know, you should be, because I used to keep like a gratitude journal, but I stopped for some reason. I should probably do that again, because that was, it's always good to have, you know, kind of a thankful thought. So alright, so there is that. That's how I'm going to leave it, and now we can go in to kind of the day by day and figure out what we're doing on each day. Actually, let me put down the weekend banner before I forget that, because I will forget that. So let me find that here in this pile of stickers. Alright, and like I said, this weekend banner is just gorgeous. I mean, it's, if you really look at it, it's so plain. It's just like basically black, and well, the center part's kind of like that gray color that's in the kit, and then the little planes are black. But look how cute it is. So adorable. Alright, so I'm going to put this up at the top as I usually do. I need to kind of center it a bit. Let me put it a little bit lower. Is it straight? No. It's so hard to do this. Straight enough? Alright, we'll go with it. Alright, now we can go ahead and start kind of day by day. I don't really have that much that I can put in a lot of these days. I know we're leaving town, but we're just gonna do what I can. This is how I always, you know, start my weeks. I kind of put everything that I know that I can put down at the beginning of the week, and then in the morning I will sit down for a few minutes and kind of fill out the rest of my day, as, you know, make myself my to-do list for that day, or if things come up that I need to plan, like put in my planner for another day, that's how they get filled out. So let's go ahead and just kind of go here on Monday. I do need to put in my plants before I forget about them, because that is something that maybe one day, I don't know where, like what part of my, I guess this little part is where I'm checking off, and there's like all this space, but okay, put that there. I can actually even use this color. This matches really well. I'll put this here, and I'll just put it on these two. I don't really have that many plants. I have like a rose bush that's in a pot, and then I have this other plant that I have no idea what it is, but it's like, it's a vine, like it's growing up on the railing of the balcony, which is so pretty. And they were doing like terrible for a while, like they were not doing very well at all, and it was so sad. So I started kind of taking better care of them, and I moved them around, and kind of shifted, like did some things with the soil and things, and they're doing so much better. And my rose bush right now has two brand new beautiful roses. And if I can think to insert a picture in here, I will, because it is like the prettiest rose. They're like the tips of them are pink. But anyway, those are my taking care of my plants. And then I know that I'm gonna need to do like my edit and voiceover for this week's plan with me, because right now it's Sunday. So I need to do that, and I need to set that to upload, and that will, like, I'll do it tonight, and then I'll set it to upload on Tuesday morning. So I'm gonna use, these are from Sweet Bella XOXO. Oh, which reminds me, the glitter headers that I used, the blue ones were from Sweet Bella XOXO, and the orange ones were from Mandy Dreams, I believe. Right? Is that what I ended up doing? Okay, I am back. My camera decided to cut me off, and I'm not sure exactly what the last part you caught there, but I was just starting on Monday, and I think I was saying how Luis, my boyfriend, he is in the room right now, but he did decide to start working on his plane, so you might hear kind of him shuffling back and forth a little bit. So I do need to edit Plan With Me. I'm just gonna put it in one of these though. Oh, this is like a brand new sheet. I have one, here it is. I took everything out, so I have like piles around me. I do need to edit. Oh, apparently it's like struggle with sticker day. Here we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and just use one of these. I'm gonna use this gray one here. This paper is like really thick, not like in a bad way. I really like it. It's just like considerably feels thicker than most paper. So I'm actually gonna put this towards the bottom and then put an edit right here, like just layer it. If I could do that straight. And then I'm gonna also put, can I fit the upload? You know what, I'm gonna move it. Where did my undo go? So I'm gonna move it and then I'll put the upload like towards the bottom part and I'll layer that also. So, as I've started to say for God knows how many times, that he did decide to start working on his plane again, so you might hear him kind of shuffling back and forth. So this is like the first weekend in I think a while that we haven't gone to try to like fly his plane. I've mentioned before, but if you're not familiar, let me let this dry. So I have mentioned before, but if you're not familiar, he, like his hobby includes playing, not playing, well playing I guess, but building our seaplanes. I think that's like the official way you refer to them. But he builds all of the, I'm all sticky now. Can I put undo on my finger? Does that work? Yeah, that worked. Basically it's like a foam board that he gets, like it doesn't have anything on it, and then he basically puts all of the electronics and everything, you know, a camera and all the different little things that I honestly not sure what else goes into it, but he's always like in here soldering cables and doing all sorts of things. And I'm gonna go ahead and just pop this little play button from the Coffee Monsters Co. right there, and that's for this one. So I do, like, I'm uploading technically tomorrow night, but it will go live on this day, so it will be published here. And let me see what I did with my to-do list. So I know I need to, well, I need to water my plants, and I need to, I know I'm probably gonna need to finish putting away laundry. It just depends on how, if we end up finishing that tonight, which more than likely we won't. And then I do want to, there's a couple of things I need to list over here, but I think I'm just gonna keep going with the stickers and then I'll just fill in my to-dos in a little bit. Let's see, Wednesday is weigh-in day, and I have a feeling this week is going to be absolutely terrible because I've not been doing very well and not counting very well and just doing a horrible job. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of my little Terras. These little weigh-in girls, which I love. I'm gonna use this one with like the surprise face because I have a feeling it's not gonna be a good surprise, but we're gonna put her in here, and I'll just write weigh-in right here. And there's a little piece missing. If you ever see like pieces missing from my sheets, my best friend comes in here and hacks at my sheets, which I'm absolutely perfectly 100% okay with, because we love to share stickers, and it's nice to have, like, she's my best friend from my entire life basically, and it's nice to have my like real life bestie also be like into planners and things like that. It's super fun. And let's see, what else do I want to do this day? I have to film this morning, so I'm going to use one of these from Sweet Bella XOXO, and I'm going to do kind of something similar to this, where I kind of just layer this right here, and then that way I can just write out like what it is I'm filming right there. Oh, you couldn't see that. And that box is crooked. Let's see if I can peel this up. Oh, it got stuck there. No, don't. Okay, so I need to film, and if you're not too familiar, I don't know if y'all have watched my previous videos, but I have like 2 planner videos that go up per week. This one, which is my main and really only planner, like where it's actual plans, and then I have like a health tracker planner where I track my meals, and I'm supposed to track workouts, but the problem with that is that I haven't actually worked out. Oh, you know, it'll get better at some point. And let's see. Well, I do need to edit this day as well, but I think I'm gonna put this, put that down at the bottom, because that'll take up most of my morning, just the filming itself. And then Wednesday, or Thursday's my dad's birthday. Ah, that's exciting. So Thursday we're gonna use a half box, and I'm gonna put this at the very top, and I do have some little balloons that I pulled out. I realized I don't have very many like celebration type stickers. Like, I don't have very many like, you know, birthday type things. I did find, though, this is in my sheet of like leftovers, I did find little banners, and I'm gonna use this one to kind of just dress that up a little bit more. And I have these, but I don't really think like the colors match all that well. Maybe I'll just leave it with the little banner. Yeah. What do y'all think? 'Cause these don't, like, they're too pastel. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. And let's see what else is going on Thursday. I have to upload this day, and I think I'm gonna just continue with this little half box thing I've been doing. So put this here, and I will put that little upload. You know what, I'm gonna put this towards the bottom. Because I don't want it to be like these right next to each other. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this at the bottom here. And I'll put the upload sticker on this one. And I am gonna go ahead and use one of these just because they're bigger. I like that they take up more space. And then again, I just use the little box to actually fill in what I'm gonna upload that day. And let's see, Friday is payday. Woohoo! There is a little payday flag right here. Oh, look, she had like this big old banner. Oh well, I already used the other one. It is so quiet in my apartment. I feel like, okay, so I don't have children. I mean, I have my dog, which to me is my child, but I don't have kids. So when the apartment is quiet, I feel like what parents must feel, like thinking, oh, my kids are probably like up to no good, because I'm wondering why it's so quiet when my boyfriend was gonna start working on his, do I want to use, I feel like that looks like almost like this, so I just want to kind of anchor this flag, so I want to put it in the center. So I think I'm just going to put that there, and then just put this right on top of it. Just to give it something kind of behind it so it's not all white right there. If I had something a little bit thicker, that probably would have been better, but it's fine. And then let's see what else is going on Friday. There's a few things I need to like write down here. Oh, we need to go get groceries this day because whenever we leave town on the weekends, I've been trying to get us into the habit of going to get groceries on this day, because otherwise we get home so late on Sunday that we end up not going to get groceries, and then like we end up spending all this money on food throughout the week because we don't have anything here, things like that. So I'm gonna put a little, I think I'm gonna put it in a half box just because I don't, actually she has these like appointment labels. Maybe I can use one of these. I want to use the orange one. Yeah, these all kind of have like that white border. Why is this so difficult? Okay. This is why I like speed up my videos, because this is seriously me every single week. I'm like, what do I want to put here? What do I want to put there? And I don't know if that makes for interesting, you know, plan with me. So I'm going to use the orange one because I'm covering up this part anyway, just so you can kind of pull in like that little frame. There we go. So we need to go get groceries this day, and again, there's a couple things I need to put down here. There is kind of a fun video that I'm uploading on this day, so I'm gonna mark that with the big box here. Actually, let me put like one of these down first. That way I kind of know what we're dealing with. I'm gonna use this one with this one with the world thing, if it will come up. There we go. I am uploading I filmed it already, and it's going to be like a planner cart tour, or kind of like a sticker organization. That's kind of what I was going for, and I'm super excited to be sharing that with y'all because I really love kind of how I have things set up right now. So because I do kind of like a plan as I go style, you won't see this until like the following Tuesday, which means that it will already be up on my channel whenever you're watching this. So if you go into my, I'll actually go ahead and put a link for it down below just so it's there, and y'all can go watch how I have my stickers set up if you would like. Alright, so I'm just gonna put that here, and that's pretty crooked. And I don't really like this blank space right here. What to do. Okay. I'm gonna rip this up. Okay. So that's what I did with that. I just ended up moving the box up. I put the little payday flag back there because I don't mind that being covered, and then I'm just going to use this box to mark the video that I'm uploading. As I mentioned, it's kind of like a planner cart / sticker organization. That'll be linked in the description if you want to go check that out, since by the time y'all see this, for me it's not for another week, but by the time this is live, then it will have already been uploaded on this day. But I need to edit it and schedule it to be uploaded on this day, since we're gonna be out of town here. And I mean, I have Wi-Fi obviously at my parents' house. We're just going to my parents, but just so I don't have to kind of worry about it or think about it. And I did get, yeah, it's all like sticky right now. I'm sticky. All right, and then let's see, we are going to, that's pretty much all I have here, aside from some things I need to fill out down here. And on this day we're gonna be waking up bright and early to head down to our hometown. Like I mentioned, we are both, it's funny because we only met each other, my boyfriend and I only met each other I guess last year sometime, but we live, or like our parents live super close to each other. Like they, you know, we live like, I don't know, it's like a 10-minute drive or something. I'm gonna use this long one. I'm gonna cut it though just so that I can mark this part at the top, and then the other one, as I usually do, towards the bottom. Just gonna cut this. All right, I found this X-Acto knife, which isn't the one I typically use, but it's just another X-Acto knife, so I'm sure it'll work just the same. There we go. And then I'm gonna use kind of the rest of this to mark the coming home part down here. My boyfriend likes to take things off my little planner cart. He won't admit it, but you know, things go randomly missing. All right, there we go. And then I can just put the drive home there. And I am gonna use either these, which as I've mentioned are like some of my favorites. I just love these. I don't know why. I think they're hilarious. Let's see. I'll do like this blue one down here. And then maybe this yellow one. There we go. That's cute. And then I'm gonna mark, we are going on, oh, totally missed that line. My sister, my little sister and I, typically whenever I go down, or you know, my boyfriend and I go down to visit our family, we almost always go get like a manicure and a pedicure. That's kind of our routine. So I'm gonna mark that, because even if she decides she doesn't want to go with me, I'm gonna go get a manicure or at least a pedicure, because it is so much cheaper to do it down there. I don't know if it's just like me that I haven't found like a place. I'm gonna use this orange one where I can get like a not super expensive manicure and pedicure in San Antonio, but I still haven't. So that is that. And this is gonna be a super fun day because we are actually gonna be celebrating both my birthday and my dad's birthday. And let's see, I think I'm gonna use this one since I might end up covering like a big chunk of it off. So I'm just gonna put this guy right here, and is that crooked? Can one of y'all tell me? There we go. And then I'm gonna put another half box down here for, these are all the same, which I do prefer when the half boxes are different, just so it's not so much of the same pattern over and over, but I feel like this has so much in it already that it's okay. All right, so I'm gonna mark birthday party here, and I don't know exactly, I'm just gonna use, they don't match very well, but oh, you know what, no, I should have used that little banner, that little like flag banner that I noticed earlier. Where did I leave it? Here it is. So because I won't be going home for my birthday and my dad's birthday is this week, we're actually having kind of like a together birthday party, which really is just like my immediate family and probably my boyfriend, maybe his sister or something might come over. So we're having like a pool thing on this day, which is super exciting because anytime I have an excuse to be in the pool, I will take it. I'm gonna use one of these little Terras to put her right here. So this is a little pool party. And then I'll probably just put some washi down at the bottom because I don't think we're doing anything else that evening. I mean, we're gonna be in the pool all day. at least that's what I'm hoping will happen. So I'm gonna use this little like suitcase thing. Do I want to use that? I'm gonna just put it for now to take up some of the space here, but I might end up moving that. Actually, I don't really like how it looks, so I'm gonna leave it alone for now. And that'll get filled in anyway. And then on this day, of course, we have to drive back home, and that's pretty much it. We typically, how our time goes when we're there is, Luis will be with his family, I will be with mine, and sometimes go to church and things. There are a couple things I know I want to get done before I leave, and we have to like load them up, so that's gonna kind of take a while. But I'm gonna leave it open because I'm not 100% sure how all of that is going to kind of be. So I'm gonna fill this out, and y'all will see. Here, let me scoot some of this out. Oh wait, I forgot about these. Let me put these in. I forgot totally about my like birthday countdown. My birthday's coming up here pretty soon, and I did go back and like just scatter them around in this week, but I'm gonna pop these in here somewhere. I'm thinking I'm just gonna do them down here at the little checklist, since there's that kind of weird space down here. So this will be 19 days. But yes, while I'm putting these down, just kind of want to mention, this is basically what my weeks look like at the beginning of the week. So I plan on either Sunday or Monday of that week, and then I lay out the things that I know for sure are going to happen, and then throughout the week they just actually get filled out and filled in. So of course I am going to go ahead and transition y'all over to the voiceover part of the video. What am I going to do with this little guy? Because maybe I should just put that washi down. Maybe I'll use, kind of wish there was more washi. I'm just gonna put this here just so I have something to stick this little guy to. There we go. And 13. Yes, this is what my weeks look like until they actually get filled in and filled out, and then everything kind of goes throughout the, the rest is just things throughout the week. But I will do my sped up voiceover part, that way y'all can actually see what the week turns out like, because I think that's part of kind of the fun. Things get moved around, things get added and such. All right guys, so we're starting off of course with Monday. I was actually filling out these things on Tuesday, because when I finished my filming like the part that you just saw, I didn't end up filling anything out, and then I ran off to work and such. Well, that night I got home thinking I'm gonna fill in the rest of this today, but I got caught up on my bullet journal. I am super obsessed with my bullet journal right now. I just kind of started working on it. I do plan to film a video on it, kind of my setup, my collections, because I've kind of been spending way too much time on the collections, which is nice because I like having them there, but I think I went a little overboard. But y'all will see that soon. I'm really excited to share that once I feel like it's ready to ready to be shared. Y'all will see that. I used a lot of emojis and munchkins this week. You kind of see those scattered throughout. Don't know why I was kind of gravitating towards those. You're also going to see a lot of Pumpkin Paper Co., the little Terras, also super obsessed with those, but I have been for a while. Those are probably my 3 favorite like character shops. Then there you see me moving some things around on Wednesday, because it ended up the way it worked, I got called for a training, so I had to be at work at 8. I worked 8 to 5 on Wednesday and Wednesday and Thursday. It would have been nice if they would have given me that on Friday also, but they didn't, just Wednesday and Thursday. And it was nice because, as you see there, we got to go on a little date night, which was really fun. We don't typically do that in the middle of the week, so that was special. But it did kind of just throw off my schedule. I didn't get my like weight loss planner updated, but I'm actually thinking I'm not going to keep doing that one, and not because I'm not continuing with my diet, because I am, but simply because I'm going to migrate all that information into my bullet journal. Like I said, I've just been obsessed with it, and I love having the flexibility of the bullet journal, and also it's so compact that I can just throw it in my purse at all the time. So I've been loving that. And on Friday, well, there you see my nail color change. So the rest of this was actually filmed on Monday. I wasn't doing like the day by day, and typically I don't. Typically the weekends always end up getting filled out a couple days later, just because I only mark down really the things I know are going to happen, and then the rest is memory keeping. And that's just how I like to kind of keep my planner. That little red piece of kind of washi that you saw me put there, and then I put a little Coffee Monsters Co., I think it was, little celebration. That was to mark that my mom got me this amazing cake for my birthday. If you watch my vlogs, it'll be on there, and the link to that is down below. That dramatic one is from Once More with Love. My boyfriend ended up falling through the ceiling at his parents' house. He didn't fall all the way through. Luckily, it was just his leg, but he landed weird and got all bruised up, and it was just pretty terrible. Which is why this is going up late. That caused us to get home super late on Sunday. And then yesterday, Monday night, I was just so exhausted. I didn't even want to worry about doing a voiceover. So I'm not getting to do this until tonight, Tuesday night. So that means y'all will see this video tomorrow, Wednesday. And there I'm showing you what I have left over in the kit. I do have quite a bit of stickers left. There's enough basically for another spread if I wanted to, but I'm thinking I'll just probably use that in my personal planner if I'm still using it, because I'm, like I said, obsessed with bullet journaling right now, and I might kind of just move all of my things to there, except for this main planner. I plan to keep that. I don't think I could get rid of it. There's so much in it already, and I absolutely love my Erin Condren. But I did want to just quickly mention I might be doing some changes to this channel. I'm thinking about combining my vlog channel into this one. So I'm not sure yet. Y'all will see some of those things upcoming, but that's really it for this week, guys. I will let you know, of course, more as it happens. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.